Welcome back to Battle of the Brains, presented by Virginia 529 College Savings Plan.
Here are the scores following the first toss-up round here on Battle of the Brains. Our team from First Colonial High School with 50 points. Our Fork Union Academy team with 50 points. We'll get back to our match just ahead, but first let's introduce today's players. Let's meet our team first from First Colonial High School. Their coach is Carl Naki, and they are the Patriots. First up is Kelsey Conklin. Kelsey's a senior who plans to major in English in college. She's captain of the travel softball team and enjoys reading. Next up is the team captain, Anderson Smith, who's a senior. She enjoys reading, wants to become a veterinarian, currently the captain of the school's cross-country, track, and debate teams. Busy lady. Justice Menzel is a senior, plays the French horn in the school's wind ensemble, and plans to study English in college. And wrapping up our team from First Colonial is Grace Coleman, who's captain of the school's speech and debate teams, is a musician, a violinist in the chamber orchestra, and hopes to study environmental science and economics when she gets to college. That's our team from First Colonial. Good to have them here with us. Now let's meet our team from Fork Union Military Academy. They are the Blue Devils. Their coach is Dr. Alex Welch. First up is Usman DeYoung, who is a junior, is from Germantown, Maryland, plans to study economics, finance, and business in college. In the meantime, enjoys traveling. Our team captain from Fork Union Military Academy is Jackson Pretis, who is a junior from Charlottesville. He likes to read, write, hang out with friends, and watch movies, would like to study international relations, is currently on the cross-country, track, and field teams. Next up is Dino Sierra, who's a junior from Alexandria, Virginia. Dino hopes to study journalism at the University of Miami and currently enjoys taking in basketball and football. And wrapping up our team is Inshiraba Asumadu Ado, who is a senior. His hobbies include anime, cooking, and robotics, enjoys track and field, throws shot put and discus, and plans to study electrical engineering. That's our team from Fork Union Military Academy. Good to have both teams with us. And now they're going to take on the category round, where each team will select one 10-question category from today's choices. If the team gets all of its questions correct in the allotted time, they will receive a 20-point bonus. Teams, take a look. Here are today's categories from which you may choose. Begins with CHA, C-H-A, famous explorers, and popular pastimes. And we do note that in this round, only the captains can officially answer for the team, though they may confer with their teammates to try to come up with the correct answers. Usually the high score team gets first choice of category. We have a tie. In that case, per the rules, the team that got the last correct answer goes first. In this case, that is Fork Union Military Academy. So Jackson, if you could turn on your microphone for me, quickly talk it over with your teammates and let me know what category you all would like to play.
All right, gentlemen, what are we doing?
Explorers, right? You got explorers down?
Explorers,
might.
we could get tripped up. We could get
Tripped up at pastimes.
Pastimes is more likely not to get tripped up.
I'm thinking pastimes.
'Cause I can help with
Pastimes?
Yeah, pastimes.
Pastimes. Let's try pastimes.
All right, popular pastimes. Answer the following from the clues given. First is name of the most popular sports video games of all time.
Madden?
Need you to be more specific.
Madden NFL?
The judge is saying we will accept Madden. It's Madden football. In sports, another name for an angler.
Fisherman?
Correct. Nickname for field where football games are played.
Gridiron.
Correct. Thanks to its gem-like shape, a baseball field is sometimes called this.
Pardon?
Diamond.
Diamond is correct. This baseball player is stationed between second and third base.
Shortstop?
Shortstop is correct. Table tennis is sometimes referred to by this onomatopoeic name.
Ping pong.
Correct. What gets batted back and forth in badminton? And that would be a
Birdie.
shuttlecock. We ran out of time, unfortunately, for our popular pastimes. All right, First Colonial, will it be begins with cha or famous explorers? Anderson, if you could please open your mic for me, quickly talk it over with your teammates. Let me know what category you'd like to play.
Are y'all feeling begins with cha? All right. What cake begins with cha, please, Cheryl?
All right, I will give you the description. You name the word that begins with the letters C-H-A. The first is a Swiss house or cottage with overhanging eaves.
Chalet. Chalet.
Correct. On a map of Africa, this country is dangling off the right side of Niger.
Chad. Chad.
Correct. A type of drying cloth.
Oh. Pass.
That would be a chamois. Eames and Adirondack are types of these.
Chairs.
Correct. White soft limestone stick used to write on a blackboard.
Chalk.
Correct. A division of a book or local branch of a club.
Chapter.
Correct. Game of guessing a word from acted out clues.
Charades.
Correct. Two-wheeled vehicle drawn by horses used in ancient Greece.
Chariot.
Correct. What you'll usually find behind the wheel of a limousine.
Chauffeur.
Correct. And finally, a man who shows prejudice against women.
Chauvinist.
And that is correct. Good job on that category by our team from First Colonial High School. Coming up next, we'll have another toss-up round when Battle of the Brains continues, so stay right here.